Hello guys, and welcome to my very first Photoshop tutorial, and I actually don't have a script for this. So pardon my mistakes, my repetitions, and any other mistakes that I'm going to do. So today we're gonna do something interesting. We're gonna do tracing, and I'm actually gonna trace an image out of a varied background. Yes, meaning that the background is not solid, so you can't use the magic wand tool to actually pick the image out of it. So we are gonna use this image. Yeah, this is my good friend Martin, and I'm gonna trace his image out of this background. I'm not gonna touch the ball or the opponent player or the fans or the field or anything. I'm just gonna trace this image out. And first things first, let's say I was in my move tool. First things first, go to your pen tool, pick your pen tool, make sure pen tool is selected, and I'm using Photoshop 2021 for those who like to know the software I'm using. So we're just gonna zoom in, which is Ctrl plus 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 plus, just to see the image a bit clearer. I'm gonna pick a starting point, and this is gonna be a little bit of tiresome because you have to go around the image. Yes, just have to do that. So gonna begin. I'll put my starting point from somewhere here, and then we just move. You can trace with me if you want, but I'm going to fast forward this so that you can actually pick up after I've already traced the image, but it's just basically clicking points. In case of a curve, you have to click and hold to create that nice curve that you want around the image. Then you have to remove the center point of the curve by holding Alt. Make sure that shape is visible, then just click and the point is gone. Then continue creating points. Oh, that went wrong. Yeah, continue creating points as you go on, as you go on, as you go on around the image. Ctrl Z to undo, and just trace around your image, and let's see what you're gonna get. Thank you. So see you after the fast forward. Guys, so we've already traced this image, and as you can see there are points there. So in case you are tracing and maybe you discover that you've made some mistakes, you can just come, hold the pen tool down, and you can just pick the add anchor point. When you pick on this point, it allows you to adjust specific points that maybe you made errors. You can just check. You have one here. You can just come, click on that point, and then adjust the point that you made errors. You can just make these points a bit sharper. If it is a curve and maybe the curve didn't come out that clean, just click on it and drag it outwards. Click on it, drag it outwards. Yes, so that's if you've made any errors, you can just go through your image. While that is done, you can just go back to your move tool, and after tracing, so what you do next on these layers panel is layers, channels, then parts. So we have layers, channels, parts. Pick on parts. When part is selected, there's the option icon here. just click on it and then you save the path. You can give it any name. You can give it trace, rename it trace1, then just click on OK. Then after renaming the path, or after saving the path and renaming it, actually go back to the options and click on make selection. We are making a selection so that it can allow us to go back to the layers tab, and on the background panel we can actually copy the selected path and paste it so that to create a new layer on top of it. So I'm just gonna do a shortcut, and that is Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste. We have a new layer, guys. And so if I do this, this is the image we traced out. I can bring it back, and when you unsee the layer, there's nothing that will happen. So background layer, this is the one that you want. So we've traced this out, and yeah, what can we do with it? We can do something interesting with it. You can go to file, we can create a new just any custom. You can give it a darker background. Let's give it a grayish kind of background. Then click on OK to create a new creating this. You can just bring this image to this layer. Let's see how it will be. Okay, you can just bring this image. You can click on Ctrl T to adjust the image, just reduce the size a bit. Click on enter, just bring it center. So we can add effects on this layer. Actually, just go to effects. You can start by you can give it an outer glow. Yes, those automatic opacity. If you want it to have a bit of outer glow, you can increase or reduce the size, the spread a little bit. You can just reduce it, depending on your creativity. I was just showing you something interesting, and now we've traced this image out. You can do whatever you want with this image, and that's up to you. So thank you guys for staying and actually learning something new. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to click on the ring button so that in any case I add any new tutorial, any new videos, you can actually be notified the first person. Give me a thumbs up. You can recommend me to your friends, and thank you so much for your time.